The following contains mature subject matter, sexuality, and coarse language. Viewer discretion is strongly advised.
Pigeon. Pigeon. Come on, DMFK The Pidge, man. You can do that without the Pidge. What the fuck, bruh? Pigeon? Where's my boy Pidge? Where's my boy Pidge? Need some ketchup chips. Wait for the Pidge. Eating the fuck out of these chips. Eating the fuck out of these chips, Pidge. Old Dutch baked ketchup chips. Shit. Very good stuff. Fuck Pidge. Did I take too long? It's probably my fault. I took too long, didn't I? Huh? Didn't I, boys? Hey? Didn't I? Who's that? Is that Bugle? Bugle the Beagle? You love bacon bagels, don't you, Bugle? Bugle the Beagle. His favorite food is blueberry bacon bagels. You like blueberry bacon bagels, Bugle and Beagle? Yeah, you do. Teddy likes all bagels. Same with me. I'll eat anything. I'm just going to dump the rest of these in my mouth. Mmm. Hey. Hey, there he is.
Keenan.
Pigeon.
Hang on.
Okay, that might be me. Okay. I turned my phone this side. I turned my phone sideways that time, so it might be me. I thought I might have missed you. I thought you went to bed.
No, I was just was inside talking to Jen.
Oh.
But listen, we'll keep this short tonight just because it's late, man.
Yeah, I know.
And I want to, it'll show, but what are you doing tomorrow? Like, what's your schedule?
My day's free, brother. Actually, so Byron and I, remember that thing I told you I did with Byron? That Trump, making fun of Trump people. Relax, Trump people. Make fun of Trudeau people too. But we gotta do something with Byron tomorrow at some point. But the whole day's free, and basically, I got all the groceries I need. I don't need to leave the house. I might go get some beer or something if I get some money. I can pay my rent.
That way we can just, like I said, what we do, even if we chat for because you and I can cover a lot of different topics, even a 30-minute segment.
I doubt it.
So if we,
maybe a 3-hour segment.
3-hour segment, yeah. Well, I mean, we have the gift, right? The gab. We just yap and yap. One topic leads to another, right?
I know. I got some opinions on stuff.
We have to. We could have 12 different topics that we want to talk about.
I can even do costume changes. I'll do costume changes every one, so it looks like they're different shows. Like
or take those 12 segments and break them into like 3 stories.
Yeah.
That way, now you got 4. You got 4 separate packages that aren't any more than, say, 10 minutes.
Yeah.
So maybe we should give the audience, maybe 5 or 10 minutes of just you and I bantering back and forth, and then intro a guest. I think that would, but we could pre-record those little bits as well, right?
Yeah.
And if we wanted to, after every 3 or 4 stories, put on a different shirt or something,
Yeah. Different song.
Different song. And this flag is going back east.
Oh, is it?
Yeah.
I want to show. Let me show you this thing here, quick. I know I showed you this before, but that same party that I had where we started all the signatures on that flag, like somebody gave me an Alpine New Brunswick flag, and I got everybody to sign this one just because of your idea. I got everyone that was at that party that came to the party with me. We all signed this flag too.
That's awesome.
It's been hanging in my apartment for years.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I got I'm gonna set up a backdrop. So I'm gonna figure out a place where I'm gonna do the show all the time, like you do. You have the same place instead of me being all over the place. And like this view right here isn't ideal. But I just came home. My phone was almost dead, so I had it in a charger. It's all sideways by my kitchen. But I'm gonna set up a place. I'm gonna record all the time and have the. I don't have a Canadian flag like that. Like, I have a Canadian flag, the one before that, like 1967, I think it was. Before that flag came out, here's the Canadian flag before. So this one's not nearly as good. This one's got a huge fucking Union Jack on it, but ours is better. But so I want to get a flag like that. I want to have the New Brunswick. Maybe the BC, I'll do like a BC flag. I got the Irish flag, the New Brunswick flag, and get a new Canadian flag and get a BC flag and have 4 of them lined up behind me, like hanging, not like spread out because you can't put all that in there, but just hang like draped down.
Well, you're always free to use the green screen that I have here.
Oh yeah.
It folds up into like a little circle. Bring it in the next time we're together. Set that up behind you, and you should be able to just instantly put a backdrop behind you during a meeting.
Yeah.
Got your head shaved?
I did it myself, obviously. I always do, but my clippers I have right now are shitty. The ones my best clippers, I have like 4 sets of clippers, but 2 of them I can't find the charger for. Go figure. My place is so neat and tidy. Everything has its own place.
Do you have to get you go through razors a lot because they become traumatized?
I don't use razors. I use clippers. I haven't used a razor.
I meant clippers.
Oh yeah, no.
I mean, I can't do it
be more
anymore.
traumatized than the people I help shave me. Like, you've shaved my back a few times. Are you still traumatized? You still wake up and screaming? I know you told me about your night terrors. About shaving my back.
Night terrors.
Speaking of which, we need to get that done again soon. Beach season is coming up. I don't want to go to Wreck Beach. I don't want to go to Wreck Beach and scare the plebs. I want to scare the plebeians.
What are plebeians?
You don't remember plebeians? Plebeians is like is a term from like, I can't believe I'm telling anybody this. I'm the biggest idiot. Like Caesar and Shakespeare and stuff back in the day. Plebeians are like the basic people, like basically what I am. Like the lowest common denominator of people. No, just kidding. Like the working man. Plebeians.
Okay.
Like you go to theater back in the day. Even now, I think they used to have like the penny seats up front. Mrs. McLean, I don't think she'll accept me on Facebook for the last few years, but I was the worst English fucking student. I hated Shakespeare. I hated it. It made no sense to me. Whatever.
Mm-hmm.
And I was worse with essays. I always like did book reports and essays that you're supposed to work on for weeks. I do it on the last night before I had to pass it in. So I'd be up all night. I get like maybe an hour and a half of sleep and go to school and pass this fucking piece of shit in. But basically plebeians, yeah, it's just like the working man. that
Okay.
worked for the rich people. Like they used to have the plebeians to be sitting in which now it's kind of funny. Like when we go to concerts and stuff, the best seats in the house are the ones up front. But back in the day in the theater, I'm sure it's the same way in the theater now. But theaters with the balconies and stuff, where all the rich people sat, and all the poor people sat in the front.
Mm-hmm.
The plebeians. And,
Plebeians.
yeah. So what did I start saying plebeians about? I fucking can't remember.
I don't know.
I slugged
man.
like 4 beer back. I know I told you I was coming down here. All right, so I had a beer to go. I slammed that. I had one more. I slammed that. I'm like, all right, I gotta go take the dogs home. I gotta go talk to Pidge. And the girl's like, I have one more. I'm like, fuck, they're buying it. I was like, okay, sure, but I'm drinking real fast, and I just slammed it in one drink and left. So I've had 4 or 5. Not a big deal. I had 4 or 5. But if we're gonna keep this short, I might go up and have a few more because they're all up there fucking around.
Well, yeah, I'll let you go back out, man, if you want to go back out.
No, I'm in no rush. But
Well,
yeah,
let's listen.
Yeah.
Here's the thing. I've already created an event that you and there's going to be a new episode of DMFK and the Pidge Sunday at noon.
Perfect.
So we have to record something tomorrow, and you
Okay.
got to give me enough time that I can edit at least 20 minutes of it, right?
Oh,
That's
fuck,
all I
dude.
ask.
We can do a bunch tomorrow. And I'm not doing anything tonight, so I won't fuck around. I'm also that's an empty promise. Right?
You fucking kill me, man.
I know, but I want to. Have you heard this old potato? Not short, the opposite of a shortage. Overage, I guess, of potatoes in the world. Apparently, they're throwing out tons and tons and tons of potatoes are going back because people aren't like going to restaurants and like every fucking restaurant has like fries on the side or fries. So all these places all these potato farmers are losing out. I'm gonna call my uncles Alvin and Ray. Alvin probably be more apt to talk, but maybe Ray could too. I don't know. I'll try to get a hold of them tomorrow and see if they'll come on and talk about it. Try to shed some light. And people like fuck, man. It baffles me too because potatoes are like one of the most versatile and most cost efficient, like the cheapest.
They grow in the ground, and you can feed people, and you can make alcohol out of it.
You can make alcohol with them. You can make hundreds of dishes. Like at least like generally, generalized dozens of different dishes. Like if you want to be I get specific about it, you make hundreds of dishes, if not more, maybe in the thousands of potatoes, like different in anything, right?
Yeah.
So I don't understand why they're going bad. Like they're so cost efficient, and they can feed your family. You can buy 100 pounds of potatoes and eat them 3 meals a day. That's what we did when I was a kid. We being fucking eating potatoes, man. We had, you have hash brown, whatever you had left over.
Porridge and potatoes, yes.
But yeah, whatever you had left over the night before, you fry them up in a pan with eggs and stuff and bacon in the morning.
Man.
And then you have something, some chips or fries for lunch, and dinner, mashed potatoes, baked potatoes, fucking it's like Bubba Gump shrimp. You know what I should do? I should figure out I should do like a copy of a Bubba Gump thing, but with potatoes. The French fry potatoes, whipped potatoes, Ritz cracker potatoes, boiled potatoes, baked potatoes, French fries. I already said French fries, but it's ridiculous how you could literally, instead of these potatoes rotten, why don't they make them up into chips or something and send them all around the world to people? Give them away to like starving people. I don't understand what's going on here.
They could give them away at parades.
You give them away.
Oh wait, there's no parades.
I mean, shit, man. You can make them into instant potatoes, like those instant potatoes you get.
Yeah.
They can fucking make instant potatoes and instead of throwing them away, why don't they make instant potatoes and fucking have them for fucking 100 years now? Like next year, everyone will be eating fries again. I don't get it. Everyone go out.
Well, in Belgium, they're telling their residents to eat potatoes, specifically French fries, twice a day, so that they're not doing what you're talking about and throwing out a bunch of perfectly good potatoes.
And
lots of farmers are like tilling under their crops, man. It's sad, man. Like this.
It's stupid. The starving people around the world, and we're fucking throwing out rotten potatoes. It fucking baffles me. And one of my uncles told me when I was a kid, now I don't know if this is true, but I can believe it. He's like, you could live off just potatoes and milk. Now I don't think that's true. You don't need to get protein from potatoes. But like maybe beans,
and milk.
Beans, potatoes, and milk, man. All the nutrients you need to survive. But I mean, you wouldn't have a nice luscious fucking beard or anything, but you'd have a, yeah, by the way, your beard's looking great, buddy.
Not bad, eh?
Coming nicely. Give me half a chub, I'm not gonna lie.
It's been probably a month.
Yeah,
Probably
looks good.
But you know what? Here's the funny. I'm glad that you mentioned it. I was walking up from the beach yesterday. I was coming up. Well, doesn't matter where I was, but I felt.
Sounds like lies. Yeah.
I felt for the first time the weight of my beard on my face, and I looked at my phone. It was 4:57. The last day of April, just before supper time, I was like, it was like my face dropped a little bit. I was like, oh, I guess there's enough hair there.
Maybe. I don't know. When I get out of the shower, my lip must be hanging off my chin then, because fucking. I don't notice it though. Like when I shaved, this is my third beard in 7 years, right?
Yeah.
It was September 17th, September 7th, 2013. I started growing a beard. But when I shaved off that 3 years and 3 months, yeah, it was September 7th, because December 7th, 20 whatever it was. I shaved that first one off. I didn't notice a whole lot of change, and I go to like grab my beard, like I do this all the time, right? Like just try to put it back in order so it's not all fucking disheveled and all over the place. I go for like a couple weeks. I go to fucking grab it and nothing there. It was so weird. You just used to fixing it, right? And everyone settled down. My hands are fucking clean as fuck all the time, so I'm not like wiping someone's ass with it and touching my beard.
Well, you gotta show people the hanky that you carry, man.
Well, yeah, this is basically think of like when our grandparents were kids and stuff. Like they always had like a hanky. Like I know my grandmother's either always had one like in their bra or in their sleeve, and my grandfather had one in his pocket, in his shirt pocket. Like you put off your brow, they blow their nose, whatever they gotta do with it. Now me, I like saying it's so multi-purpose.
Yeah.
I was out with a girl one night. She started having a sneezing fit at the table, and I just pulled out my clean rag I got. I'm like, here you go, darling. She's like, oh, thank you. Saved her fucking life that night. Oh, all because of Dish Rag Dave and his fucking dish rag on his waist.
Oh shit.
Yep.
Listen.
And if I start sneezing around, I don't sneeze very often in public. Like usually, if I sneeze at home for some reason, I don't know, I'll have a sneezing fit. Instead of sneezing the COVID-19 all over everyone's face and sneeze on your. First of all, let me say this. When this first thing came out, everyone's like sneezing your shoulder. I'm like, that's fucking disgusting. You're sneezing on yourself, and that shit's just laying dormant or laying alive, just like bacteria crawling all over your fucking arms. Don't sneeze on your fucking elbow or your arm. That's the dumbest thing. I've heard doctors say that. I'm like, if you're gonna do anything, if you don't have if you're not a genius, you don't have a rag on your fucking waist like Dave Keenan does, then pull your shirt up and sneeze into that motherfucker. You know what I mean? At least you're containing the fucking beast. Don't sneeze on your fucking arm and then go wipe it on people like when you're crossing, you rub shoulders with somebody. Like, come on. Sneezing on your fucking arm.
That's a good point, though, Keaton.
I mean, that's what I think when yeah, anyway.
That's a good point. Good point. Well, final thing. Guess whose birthday it is today?
Jesus, May 1st. Jill?
No. Bigger.
Jen? Moon?
No. It is our hometown, Woodstock, New Brunswick.
164
years.
164?
164. I think it was incorporated. Well, it's the first. 56. 57.
First incorporated town in New Brunswick. What was it?
Yes. 1856.
Wow.
Yeah.
Awesome.
Yeah,
well, shit. Happy birthday, Woodstock. That's where center of the universe, Woodstock, New Brunswick. I want to tell everyone that. That's where they make all the Keenans. Well, these days anyway, most of them.
All right, brother. Okay, we'll chat tomorrow.
DMFK The Pidge.
Yes.
Love a Pidge.
Brother. Yeah, brother.
Love you, buddy.
I'm leaving now.